Hello everyone, 94 Moonstar here, and I am back with IFSCL 3.4.2. I finally got the new update. I'm sorry it's late. I know I said I would get to it at the end of August, but had a lot of work going on with my other job, and I also lost my internet for a bit, so... But it's back up and running, and I'm back with the game. And so, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this from now on, because I know it's it's confusing me a little bit, and I'm getting myself really disorganized with trying to just throw myself into the game completely, and I really think I just need to start breaking it up so it's more organized for me, and it's more organized for you guys as far as it being a tutorial. So, yeah, so I think I'm just gonna... I mean, some of the stuff you guys will see already, but I'm just going to backtrack a little bit, and there are some new in-game features with this one. There's not really anything that changed yet in, like, the custom game or anything. But there's a new in-game feature and some other cool things as well. So in this one, I'm just going to, I'll talk about basic virtualization, the clock, which is a different kind of feature now, and then DNA manipulations and way towers. So yeah, so I'm gonna go through those pretty much in this episode. So let's... I'm gonna keep it relatively easy here, so we don't... so I don't get a little confused while trying to do all this stuff. I'll make it harder for myself the more I go along, so I'm gonna amp up the DNA manipulations just a little bit. So, yeah, probability to alter them. Hopefully that doesn't alter everybody, but but the whole thing with that is, DNA manipulations are not good, and that's going to take up a little bit of your time to try and fix, and depending on how drastic your mission is as well, that's going to hold you back a bit as well. So the faster you can do it, the better. And I think I've got it figured out, hopefully. At least I've got the steps figured out, but as far as getting it done as quickly as possible, we'll see what happens. Okay, turn the volume back up a little bit. Alright, let me get connected to Lyoko first. Oopsie. There we go. I can't spell. Can never spell with this game. Okay. So Lyoko connect on, and then Lyoko connect again to close the window. Okay. So, let's see what's going on. Web.tv, this is still the same. So we're good, web. Here's the little catacon right here. This stuff is not available, but you've still got the city map. So, city map. I'm going to do CMap phone loc to see where everybody is. Phone loc. Okay, so Odd and Ulrich are somewhere else. So, and the girls are good. So they're in the factory, so... I'm going to leave that alone, actually, this time, and then actually do it when the mission comes up. Just in case we need a little bit of help. Or if I need it to further my tutorial here. So, I'm going to just pop up the map really quick. And, let's see. I don't think the core should be attacked, but it's possible it might, so I might deal with that in this episode too if needed. But, so yes, the feature over here is the clock. And this is very, very cool because I feel like this adds so much more realism, I should say. Well, at least more, for lack of a better term, it's a little bit closer to the show now, I feel like. Because now everything has a time limit. So things like Xana attacking when Leoka warriors can be re-virtualized after they've been de-virtualized, and when you can rematerialize your vehicles, when you can do a return to the past again, and when you can reboot any programs. So I think that's pretty cool, because now it adds a little bit more difficulty and keeps you on your toes about the decisions you make as well. So I think that's pretty cool, and I think that adds, like I said, a lot of realism to it. So, yeah. So that's a really interesting feature. And the help has changed a little bit, because now you got it on the side over here. And you can go through all of this and just read everything that you might need. And, sorry, I closed that a little too quickly. You can make the screen bigger as well so you can see. And so, yep, you can go through all the commands still and everything like that. And so, everything's in categories now, a little bit easier to look at. So, very helpful. I like that a lot. Okay, so basically, yeah, you'll be waiting about 26 more minutes before Xana actually does anything, because Xana's, it says Xana can counterattack, but typically Xana's timer will have to be down to 0 in order for him to actually attack again. So what you can do is you can click on the little clock over here, which will let you skip ahead and start the game, basically. So you don't have to wait the full timing or anything like that, but once you get started, all of this is going to be very relevant to you. So you want to, like I said, make sure you pay attention to the decisions you make and go from there. So let's go ahead and get started with something. Okay, Xana's attacking. Let's see what kind of trouble we've got. How drastic is it? Criminal Master Navigator Duncan on the run. Okay, that may not need a return to the past. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, so wait, I think it... Yeah, it just says deactivate the tower. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and get the girls in there. So transfer, Alita transfer, Yumi transfer, scan, Alita scan, Yumi scan, Vert. Oh, let's see where the tower is first. Okay, we're in the ice sector and we're at tower number 9, so we'll go to 8. 8. Virtualization. Okay, I'll close that up. I'm going to go ahead and close that for a second, even though I need to get the boys really quick. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and have them run to the, run to the tower. So, go ahead and run to the tower. I'm going to get the boys here. So, phone. I don't think I need to hold the map up again, so, phone. Rick. Oh wait, I might have to, let me see. Oops. Fans. GCO. Perfect. Okay, let me see. They might not be held up by anybody, but I'll need to see. Oh, they're not being held by anybody, it looks like, I guess. Okay, so let me see. Phone Ulrich. Oops. Oh. Phone Ulrich. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but if you can get here as fast as you can, that would be great. Oh no. Scanners. Oh, you can click there to get odd. Because everybody's things are up here. So there's Yumi, Ulrich, Odd, and Alita. And now just ask Odd to get over here. And hopefully they're both on their way now. Awesome, there they are now. And a cool thing too that I had never really watched before was the elevator. I haven't done anything with this yet, but I like how it looks. It's just fun watching it. The girls are doing okay. I hope that wasn't Duncan that was falling behind them. Sorry. There we go. Gotta be careful, I'm losing a lot of life points. Okay, Alita can go on the tower now. Oops, not visual. Go up. Lyoko. Okay, go down. Now get out. Okay, so we're good to go there. Let me check and see how things are going. Okay, so like I said, I don't think something is needed for this one, so I'm going to go ahead and close this down. Okay, the boys are here, so I'm going to transfer them in. And then let's see if anything happens here. So, transfer, wait, I did that backwards. Okay, transfer odd, transfer Auric, transfer, scanner Auric, scanner odd, and drop them off by the 8th tower, oops, by the 8th tower, just because I'm still afraid to drop them over nothing. So, virtualization. Okay, looks like I didn't get any DNA manipulations this time around, which is a good thing, but, let me see. How can I show it to you guys? Trying to think here how I can show it to you guys without having a DNA manipulation fix. Well, I can still show you the process to it, since it didn't want to give me a challenge this time. It's giving me a challenge all the other times I've been working with it. But, okay, so basically what you want to do, so let's go to their tower. Wait, are they up there? Oh, that is their tower. Okay. Well, let's just imagine, let's just imagine that Yumi's having trouble right now. So what we want to do is we want to go in the tower. We get Yumi in the tower. And you'd want to analyze DNA. If there would be anything wrong with it at that point, it would show you. And then this right here is what would have to be fixed. Or this bar would fill up, and I think this is what has to fill up before a little percentage up here fills up. Otherwise, you probably you'll lose the Lyoko warrior. I think that's what happens. It was a little confusing to me, but I think that's what happens. Is that this has to get to the end to fix what's going on before that percentage gets to 100. Okay, so let's see here. So what we want to do is you'll want to activate the tower. So step 1 is activate the tower by you want to activate the tower by rerouting energy to this tower from another one. So you'll want to do transmit. So transmit, and you want to do sector name, tower number. So ice, this is number 9. And see, here's another tower. Oh wait, I think this is the same one, never mind. But you're supposed to be transmitting energy from another tower to this one. So, yes, so transmit, and then transmit, oops, gosh, I can't spell today, I'm so sorry. Transmit EXE to activate the tower. Alright, so now the tower is green, so the tower is good now. And what stops you up usually is the fact that the inhibitors are on in the tower. So you need to actually turn those off. So these are the steps to actually getting the inhibitors off so you can actually repair DNA, because they will stop you from using the tower. So what you want to do now is you want to do super scan inhib to pull up the inhibitors. And you can see they're all locked up now, so you can't access the tower at all. So you want to do now crypto to crack the code on the inhibitors and turn them off. So crypto inhib. And there we go. And that turns the inhibitors off on the tower. So then you would be able to repair DNA. And that's it. That's the basic steps for that one. Let me see. Yeah, it was since I am in a situation where I don't need to use a return to the past or anything like that, I'll just show you guys how to invert energy. Oh, looks like a monster's trying to attack the tower, or Zen is trying to take it over. So what I'll do is, oops, transmit. Darn. There we go. What you want to do now is you want to invert the energy. Oops. Yeah, let's get rid of these guys. Ah. An Ulrich are being attacked too. Okay. Ooh, that took a lot of life points from him. Okay. So, I don't want to lose the tower like this, so I'm going to do ice 9. Transmit, invert, transmit, EXE, which will invert the energy away from the tower. And then it'll deactivate it. And that's that one. So let's get out of the tower. We'll take care of the monsters here. That's what they were doing. They were trying to attack the tower while I had it activated. Oh, I'm about to lose Alita. Okay, she's good. She's good. But okay. But yeah, that's a basic tutorial with that. Like I said, unfortunately, I didn't have one that actually had a DNA manipulation issue for me to figure that out and show you guys, but you do get the basic idea of it now at least. And so you can practice that a few times on your own without having any issues, and that will at least help you solve any DNA manipulation problems that you might get when you're playing a game. And so do that. And just a quick note on the way towers. Towers 1 and 10 are way towers. And that means if you go to them, you can change your sector. You can't change sectors with all of the towers. You can only do it with 1 and 10. So that's just something that took me a little while to figure out, and the little notes made it clear to me. So, yep, that's it for that. And I guess maybe I'm a little worried about doing a quick game, because then it would throw me into any mission whatsoever. So, yeah, like I said, that you guys get a basic idea on how to handle having DNA manipulations. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that, and then the next episode, maybe if something comes up, then I can actually work through this process quickly to show you guys how it needs to be done when there's an issue going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and de-virtualize everybody. So I'm gonna pull up the link. So I'm gonna go ahead and de-virtualize Alita, and this way you guys can see how the clock works as well. Oh, hold on, I didn't do it right. There we go. De-virtualize Alita. I'm doing it backwards again. I will learn these controls eventually, guys, I promise. Yumi. Divert. Ulrich. Divert. Okay, and now I have to do divert EXE. Now, odd, I will de-virtualize. I did it backwards again. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now I have to get him out of the scanners. EXE. And there we go. So I'm going to take care of that. And now you can see down here, see like you have 12 hours left before Xana attacks again. And this is the time limit you have before everybody can be re-virtualized back. So before it's safe for them to be re-virtualized back. So, like Zed, adds a little more realism to the whole thing, keeps it closer to the show. And so yeah, pretty awesome. I like the new features. I like exploring all the new things I've got. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect here. Off. Oh, well, actually, I'll turn the screen on and then turn it on. And that's off now. And that is that. Oh, also, I guess I can point this out really quick. If you ever accidentally click out of that, you can always hit it back up here. If you forget or if you didn't catch it before, that's how you do that one. But, yep, that's it. Oh, you also have an inventory this time. I don't know what it does or if it's just like, you know, pictures and stuff like that. But I have Jeremy's phone, which is awesome. So, yeah, that's it for that one. And you also have this now, which actually tells you more. So your playing time is 19 minutes and 55 seconds, and the in-game time is 1 hour and 38 minutes and 53 seconds. So that's pretty cool. And didn't create any new timelines, didn't have to do any reboots, virtualized all the characters, didn't lose anybody, and also no anomalies happened this time. So pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, another quick one, but I'm glad I was able to actually show you guys some new things that I was working on. And so that I kept it, like I said, I kept it pretty easy with all of this stuff because I didn't want to jump into anything without being able to figure it out or anything like that. So, since I'm thinking about it, you guys can let me know which missions you want to see next. Like, I can probably do this where I can, well, I mean, obviously these are more easier to deal with, but I can turn these off and then actually do one of these other missions as well before working my way up and trying to learn all of the new things. So maybe I'll do weather disaster next. And since that's the only one active, that'll probably be the best one to do for now. But yeah, so I'll go back on that one, and then oops, that's the one I just did. General configurations. Yeah, I have Xana's initiative started up and everything. I think, yeah, I was just trying to make it easier on myself with these, even though I'm still not sure how to use those yet, but I'll just have those just in case. Like I said, just so I can work up the difficulty and make it harder for myself next time. And so, yeah. Like I said, I'll work on the difficulty and try to build myself up, and then when I actually do more quick games and I'm thrown into the drink of everything and, you know, there's no telling what's going to happen, then at least I'll feel better about having an idea of what I need to do. So, yeah, that is it, I think. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you would like to see me do in this game. Please, I'm open for suggestions. It will help me out a lot, trust me. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.